Welcome back to ALW Collectibles. Today, we're going to be jumping back into Transformers Dark of the Moon. This time with Mech Tech Deluxe Class from 2012, Wheeljack, also known as Autobot Q in the movie. And I was really excited to get this figure. I think he looks phenomenal. Very basic car design, but robot, whole new level. The overall look, very interesting. Having said that, my jibber jabber aside, this is what you get with this set. You get, of course, Wheeljack himself. You get 2 power tools, and I think these things look really cool. This looks like a drill, electric drill, with an attachment piece. And this looks like a nail gun or a welding torch with a gray attachment piece. You get a spear, which I think looks pretty sharp. Nice detail work on that. And his Mech Tech weapon, which is a toolkit and a saw weapon, by flipping this switch right back here. And this thing looks pretty cool. Got a little gun in the front. I saw one website, I was looking through it for information, they call it a Medipack. So this is really cool. And then we got Wheeljack himself, or Q as I'm going to call him for the rest of the video. He, of course, is a Mercedes-Benz E550, cast in blue. And that looks really nice. It's a metallic blue, almost. What did I drop it? Got a little black in the front here. They are plastic wheels painted with a silver rim. You can see E550 back here. The lights and everything are painted on there along with his exhausts. And then when you look underneath, just the chest plate alone is very unique. Although it's funny, it has a Mercedes logo here, which becomes his chest, and nothing in the front of the car. Not a thing. Rolled quite nicely. And here's the fun part. I get a kick out of this. The instructions actually show this. You got 2 dots on the top of the car here. Come on, Hasbro. Could you really? And he does have a 5mm peg right. Could you actually see something like that driving down the street that wouldn't catch your attention? Come on. And then you just wheat. Or if you want to get really silly, just take a spear, put it in one of the holes, and you can have a lot of fun with this. Most Mech Tech weapons will attach to him. So again, really interesting looking. Adds to the playability, what you can do with all the Mech Tech stuff. Quick little bio on him. Q is an accomplished Autobot scientist and inventor. He will always hook the Autobots up with the newest and latest weapon or invention he has created. As he goes rolling off my pedestal. He is a welcome addition to the Transformers Human Alliance known as Nest, who unfortunately, sadly, does not survive the end of the movie. Really is a tragedy. Cool figure they could have done so much with, and he just does not want the spotlight. He keeps trying to roll off. Alright, having said that, let's take a look at him in robot form. To transform him, first thing we're going to do is come to the back piece here. You're going to unpop this, which is on a double hinge. Next, I'm going to take... I'm trying to remember the way I did this. Okay. So, front grill. from the corners of this black spot. Sorry, pull out and untab that. That'll help bring that up. I know I do it differently than the instructions, but this is how I do it. Instructions show a little bit different. Next, I'm going to take this side panels with the door. I'm going to flip them in after I untab it. So now all that is out of my way. Next, I'm going to come down here. I'm going to separate these. I'm going to take this part of the car and I'm going to rotate it out of my way. I'm going to straighten his leg. So that's going to end up looking like this. It's a little funky. Get that out of my way. Now I'm going to take the back piece here, bring it up, which is going to push his foot out. And I'm going to bring his foot out, push that piece back, and fold this down. That's how the leg transforms. Again, bring that back, bring this up, fold it over, which allows you to straighten his knee. And that's going to bring out his other leg. And you can angle those if you want. And that gives you his legs. Rotate at the waist. Uh-oh. Gotta make sure this doesn't roll up on you like mine just did. Why? Ah! His leg just popped off! Unfortunately, mine has a habit of doing that in this mold. So we'll leave him like that for a second. So that's what he looks like so far. Next, we're going to take this whole section, bring it down. Open his arm up. I'm going to take the front of the car. I'm sorry, I should have done that first. My bad. Flip that up. I can't believe I forgot to do that first. Open his hand up. Now I'm going to bring this down. And all I'm going to do is leave this open for now. Same thing over here. Pivot. Open. Open the arm. Bring it down. Take right here. Open. Up. Close. Come to the back. We're going to flip this down. This is going to peg right in, like so. And all I'm going to do is take these pieces and push over the shoulders. Make sure his hands are pointing forward. And there is Q in his robot mode. And it took a while for this look to grow on me. I don't know why I'm standing a little cockeyed, but whatever. The overall look took a little while to grow on me. I like it now, but when I first got it, I was like, yeah! It just didn't look right to me. There is that Albert Einstein style looking head. Kind of looks like he's got a set of glasses on. Little mustache. So I was saying there's Mercedes-Benz logo right in the middle of his chest. Autobot symbol off to one side. I just realized this whole head was not in camera. got blue eyes, gray, silver face. The overall color scheme took me a while to get used to, especially with the silver and the light blue going into the gray and dark blue. But overall, I think it looks nice. Nice detail work on him. See a lot of 5mm pegs open. I shouldn't say a lot. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then his hands make 8. Articulation. Head, of course, will go all the way around, up and down. He's got a nice head swivel. Shoulder will go all the way around, even with this piece. He bends at the elbow, above the elbow, and a double jointed elbow itself. Nothing at the wrist. He does have waist rotation, and as you can see, as soon as I move mine, my hip loves to pop off. He does have thigh rotation. The knee, because of the way this transforms, the knee's kind of hard to do. It's very tiny. That's it. So you can get for a knee bend on him. And nothing really at the ankle except forward. So articulation, upper body's pretty decent. Lower body, there's really nothing. And you can armor him up. He can hold his equipment. Like so. Or, as the instructions say to do, these two pegs right here, as I throw my equipment. We clip them in like so. And they just hang on him. Other thing he comes with, of course, is a spear. Same thing, you can hold it, or using this peg right here, you put it on his back. And he can hold his MechTech weapon two ways. You can hold it like a gun. You can post it in his arm. Or you can hold it on the top handle like a little medical kit. As I realize he's not even facing the camera. So overall, very unique figure to look at. Took a while for me to get used to this figure. I do love him. I think he looks really amazing. Just one of these figures you look at originally, you're like, okay, what? The hands, of course, very uniquely designed. There's a nice concepts in here. I like the minimalist paint job on it. But then again, at the same time, it just took me a little while to get used to it. Having said that, overall, I give this figure at least an 8 out of 10 because I really do enjoy it. Let me know in the comments what you think of this figure. And what name do you prefer? Do you prefer Wheeljack or Q? This has been ALW Collectibles. If you like what you see, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you wish. Comments are always welcome. I want to say thank you to all of my channel subscribers. I appreciate it very, very much. Many, many more videos heading your way. Have a good day.